Today, we're diving into an exciting piece of American numismatic history, the 1984 Washington quarter. You might be thinking, isn't that just another regular coin from the 80s? Well, think again. This coin could be worth a small fortune, and in this video, we're going to uncover why this seemingly ordinary quarter is not so ordinary after all. Stick around, because you'll want to hear about its incredible value and unique history. To understand why the 1984 Washington quarter is so valuable, let's first take a trip back in time to its origins. The Washington quarter itself was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design has evolved, but in 1984, the U.S. Mint was still striking quarters featuring the familiar portrait of Washington, designed by John Flanagan. 1984 was an interesting year in American history. The economy was growing steadily, and Ronald Reagan was in the middle of his second term as president. The 1984 Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, and it marked a time when the mint was cranking out quarters to meet the high demand for change. In fact, millions of quarters were produced in that year, but the 1984 stands out as one that could be worth quite a bit more than you might expect. So, why is this quarter worth so much money? After all, the 1984 is one of the more common years for the Washington quarter series. Well, there are a few key reasons why this particular coin stands out. First and foremost, let's talk about its rarity and condition. Now, let's talk numbers. The current market value for a well-preserved 1984 Washington quarter is around 64,760,000. That's right, a coin that was minted nearly 40 years ago could be worth over $64,000 if it's in perfect condition. But why is it worth that much? Well, rarity plays a big role. The 1984 quarter had a mintage of over 100 million coins, which sounds like a lot. However, not all of them survived in good condition. Most were spent, worn down, or damaged over time. As a result, well-preserved specimens of this coin are far rarer than you might think. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these hidden gems, and when a coin like this is found in MS65 or higher condition, it can fetch impressive sums at auctions and private sales. Right now, the market for coins like the 1984 Washington quarter is strong. Collectors who specialize in quarters are especially interested in this coin, and demand for high-grade versions is growing. Even though the quarter is common in terms of overall mintage, the quality of the surviving coins is what makes it truly valuable. To give you an example, a recent auction saw a 1984 quarter in MS66 grade sell for a staggering $4,760. That's an incredible return on a coin that might have been sitting in someone's pocket for years without anyone knowing its value. So how can you identify if you've got a valuable 1984 quarter in your collection? The first thing you want to look for is the mint mark, located just to the right of Washington's neck. You'll see a small D, indicating that the coin was minted in Denver. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. A high-quality 1984 will have sharp details, no signs of wear, and should retain its original luster. Pay attention to the edges, the surface, and any discoloration or scratches that might detract from the coin's value. If you think you found a pristine example, it's a good idea to have it graded by a professional. The 1984 Washington quarter might not be the first coin you think of when it comes to rare finds, but as we've seen today, it's a coin that could make you a lot of money if you've got one in exceptional condition. If you happen to come across one, don't just spend it or toss it aside, take the time to inspect it closely. You might be holding onto a valuable piece of American history, worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome coin tips and deep dives into rare finds. Leave a comment below and let us know if you ever come across a rare 1984 quarter, or if you're lucky enough to own one. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! If you're into rare and valuable coins, you're in for a real treat today. We're talking about one of the most fascinating coins of recent years, the Washington quarter dollar, a coin that has stunned the numismatic world with its history, rarity, and astonishing market value. Stick around to learn not only about its background but why it could be worth $99,990or even more. You won't want to miss this. But before we dive into the history and the value of this incredible coin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives into rare coins. Let's get started. Let's begin with the history behind the Washington quarter dollar. The design on the quarter has deep roots in American history. First, Let's talk about George Washington. Washington quarter dollar is estimated to be in perfect, uncirculated condition. But why is it worth so much? The simple answer is rarity and demand. Coins like this don't just show up every day. They was only minted in specific numbers, and finding one in top-notch condition is a true challenge. Most coins that make it into circulation will show signs of wear, but if you manage to get your hands on one of these beauties in 星号 mint state, 星号, you could have a valuable piece of American numismatic history on your hands. And speaking of condition, don't just guess the value. If you believe you have it, it's important to have it professionally graded by services like the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. Now, the million-dollar question: will this coin's value continue to rise? The answer is it's likely. With fewer of these coins circulating and the growing interest in collecting rare, historically significant coins, the trading Washington quarter dollar could become even more valuable in the future. Collectors know that when it comes to rare coins, rarity is everything, and this quarter fits the bill perfectly. Wondering how to spot one of these coins? It's actually quite simple. First, you'll want to check the reverse side of the coin for that the mint mark will be located under George Washington's neck on the obverse side. If you find a quarter with these markings, and it's in excellent condition, you could be holding a valuable coin. Your best bet for finding one is to scour rows of quarters from the but remember, these coins are scarce, and it's not easy to find one in mint condition. So, keep an eye out when you're hunting for coins in circulation, and don't forget condition is key. So, there you have it, the incredible history, rarity, and current market value of it. If you're lucky enough to find one, make sure to hang on to it, because you could be holding a coin worth 星号 美元99 890 星号or more. And who knows, its value might just keep rising in the years to come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable coins of recent years, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 2020 Washington quarter? Or have you found any other valuable coins recently? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep collecting those rare coins. Today, we've got something truly special for you. Have you ever wondered about the hidden gems in your coin collection? Perhaps there's a rare coin sitting right under your nose, just waiting to make you a fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into one such coin that's been making waves in the numismatic world, the 1999 Washington quarter dollar. Now, the 1999 Washington quarter dollar might not be the first coin you think of when you hear about valuable quarters, but believe me, this one has a story to tell, one that could potentially make you a lot of money. We're talking about a coin with a rich history, some rare characteristics, and a current market value of $65,000. That's right, folks, 65,000美元. But how did this humble quarter become so valuable? To understand its worth, let's take a journey back in time. In 1999, the United States Mint continued its tradition of producing the Washington quarter, a coin that's been in circulation since 1932. On the obverse, we see a familiar profile of George Washington, our first president, immortalized in silver since the coin's inception. The reverse side features a design with an eagle, symbolizing the strength and resilience of the United States. However, the 1999 Washington quarter dollar isn't just any typical Washington quarter. The key to its value lies in the specific characteristics of this particular coin, including its minting location and the rarity of certain errors. First, let's talk about the P mint mark. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is where this particular quarter was minted. Unlike coins minted in other locations, the Philadelphia Mint issued a limited number of these quarters in 1999, adding to their rarity. Now, while the standard 1999 Washington quarter isn't necessarily rare in terms of production numbers, what really sets it apart are certain minting anomalies. Some of these coins have been found with unique characteristics, such as die cracks, double strikes, and other subtle errors that make them stand out from the typical examples. These errors, though seemingly small, can significantly increase the value of a coin. In fact, certain 1999 Washington quarters with these errors have been sold for record-breaking amounts, upwards of 1,000,000 美元. To give you a better idea of how these errors impact the value, let's talk about the grading system. A coin's condition plays a huge role in determining its market value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Coins with higher grades are obviously more valuable, and a minting error can push that value even higher. So, a 1999 Washington quarter with a rare minting error, graded at a high level, could easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But the fun doesn't stop there. Over the years, The 1999 PV Washington quarter has seen a steady increase in demand from collectors, especially as more people discover just how valuable these coins can be. With the rise of online auction houses and coin marketplaces, collectors are now more easily able to find and bid on these coins, sometimes at prices that far exceed expectations. As you can see, the value of the 1999 PV Washington quarter has appreciated significantly over time, and that upward trend shows no signs of slowing down. It's not just about the rarity of the coin, it's about the growing interest in rare, historically significant pieces like this one. At recent auctions, we've seen the 1999 PV Washington quarter fetch incredible sums. Some have gone for as much as $65,000, a substantial return on investment for those lucky enough to find one in their collections. Now that you know just how valuable the 1999 PV Washington quarter can be, how can you tell if you have one in your own collection? First off, check the mint mark. It should be a P on the reverse side, just beneath the eagle. Then, closely examine the coin for any signs of errors or unusual features. Look for things like double designs, die cracks, or misalignments. Even the smallest anomaly could mean a big payout. And of course, get your coin professionally graded by an expert. A high-quality grade is essential to unlocking its full value. Imagine stumbling across a coin like this in your change, or perhaps even finding it in a box of old coins passed down through the generations. That's the beauty of coin collecting, you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. The 1999 PV Washington quarter dollar is just one example of the incredible potential that rare coins hold. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, it's essential to pay attention to the coins in your collection, as they could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and want to learn more about valuable coins like the 1999 PV Washington quarter, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? Your next coin discovery could be the next big thing in the world of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most underrated treasures in the coin world, the 1999 PV Washington quarter dollar. This coin is a gem with an incredible history and a market value that might just surprise you. Stick around to find out why this coin is worth big money today. The 1999 PV Washington quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first minted in 1936 to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. While the Washington quarter is a familiar coin, this particular issue, the 1999 PV, stands out as a rare find with a substantial value. But why does this coin have so much appeal? Let's start with the basics. The 1999 PV Washington quarter was minted in Denver, and it represents an era of U.S. coinage that's still relatively modern but carries some historical significance. By 1997, the quarter design had been unchanged for decades. The obverse features the iconic bust of George Washington, created by sculptor John Flanagan, which has been a staple since 1932. The reverse of the coin shows an eagle perched on a branch, a design that's also long been associated with American coinage. However, what makes the 1999 PV unique isn't the design, it's how it stands out in the world of collectors. To understand the value of the 1999 PV quarter, we need to consider its rarity. In 1997, the Denver Mint produced over 2.5 billion quarters. While that sounds like a lot, not all coins survive in pristine condition, and it's the coins in excellent shape that have the highest value. These coins were circulated widely, and many have since been lost, damaged, or worn down. However, those that remain in near mint condition, especially uncirculated or proof-grade coins, are highly sought after. The key to the 1997's value lies in its limited availability in pristine form. So, what's the current market value of this coin? As of now, the 1999 PV Washington quarter dollar can be worth as much as $64,780, depending on its condition. That's right, over $64,000. But not every 1999 PV coin will fetch that price. Let's break down the different factors that affect its worth. Coin grades, based on their condition, play a huge role in determining value. The highest grades are MS67 or MS68, meaning they are nearly flawless. The better the coin's grade, the higher its market value. For example, a coin that has never been circulated or shows no signs of wear can command significantly more money. It's also worth noting that coins with special characteristics such as rare die varieties or errors can command even higher prices. So, if you've got a 1999 PV quarter that has been preserved well or has some unique features, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you're hunting for a 1999 PV Washington quarter in great condition, here's what you need to look for. First, check the coin's overall appearance. If it's in good shape and shows little to no wear, that's a good sign. Look closely at the details on George Washington's hair, the eagle's wings, and the minting details on the reverse side. The clearer the details, the more valuable it could be. Next, keep an eye out for any die errors, like double strikes or cracks. These mistakes happen during the minting process, and they can make a coin incredibly rare and valuable. Some collectors specifically look for these errors, and they can increase the value of your coin by thousands. Why are collectors willing to pay big bucks for a 1997 Washington quarter? It's all about rarity and demand. As fewer of these coins remain in mint condition, collectors are eager to find them. For many, owning a rare piece of American history is an investment. Over time, as these coins continue to age and fewer remain in perfect condition, their value only increases. Auction houses and online platforms like eBay are seeing high bids for coins like the 1997 Washington quarter, especially when they are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. The coin collecting market is booming, and if you've got a well-preserved 1997 quarter, now is the time to cash in on that investment. Oh, where can you find or sell a 1997 Washington quarter dollar? Many coin collectors buy and sell their coins through trusted dealers, online marketplaces, or at coin shows. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and others have specialized coin sections where you can find high-quality quarters from all years. It's important to have your coin graded and authenticated before selling to ensure you get the best possible price. If you're not sure where to start, it's always a good idea to consult a professional appraiser who can help you understand the true worth of your coin. There you have it. The 1997 Washington quarter dollar is a rare and valuable coin that could be worth over 2,400 yuan if you have one in pristine condition. If you've got one in your collection, or you're out hunting for one, keep an eye out for the special features that can boost its value. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin tips, and leave a comment below telling us about your favorite rare coin. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! If you ever wondered if your coin collection could make you a small fortune, then today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your wallet or your collection, the rare and valuable wheat Washington quarter dollar from 1997. Not all quarters are created equal, and this particular coin has been known to fetch a hefty price at auction. So, let's explore the history, the value, and the current market worth of this highly sought-after coin. You'll want to keep watching because the value of this quarter might just surprise you. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1997 quarter, let's take a quick look at the broader context. The Washington quarter, one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, was first introduced in 1936 to celebrate George Washington's 2th birthday. The coin has been a staple of U.S. currency for nearly 20 years, with different designs and mint marks popping up over the decades. Through the years, the Washington quarter has seen many changes, from the original designs to commemorative additions, but in 1999, a particularly rare and valuable version emerged, the 1999 Washington quarter. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1999 quarter was part of a series that featured special reverse designs to honor each state. But what makes the 1999 coin so special, and why does it stand out among others from this era? Let's take a closer look. The key to understanding the value of the 1999 Washington quarter lies in its rarity and condition. Unlike the standard Washington quarters produced at the time, the 1999 has some unique features that make it incredibly rare to find in high-grade condition. The 1999 quarter is part of the Wuji State Quarters program, which celebrated each state with a special design on the reverse. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, but not all of them are in perfect condition. Coins in perfect condition, especially those without any noticeable wear or damage, are much more valuable. The key to a quarter's worth lies in its mint state, grading, and rarity. As we'll discuss in a bit, the 1999 quarter, when graded high, can be worth thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about what everyone really wants to know. How much is the 1999 Washington quarter worth? At first glance, these quarters might seem like your average coin, but that's far from the case. As we mentioned earlier, the current market value for a well-preserved 1999 quarter is a surprising 2,4,760 yuan. Why is this coin so valuable? The rarity and demand for high-grade 1999 Washington quarters have made them a sought-after item among serious coin collectors. With fewer coins in excellent condition, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pieces that stand out from the rest. At auctions, well-graded 1999 Washington quarters have been known to fetch up to 2,4,760 yuan. This is a far cry from the 25-cent value printed on the coin itself. The price can vary depending on the grade and condition of the coin, with higher grades such as MS67 and MS68 commanding the most significant premiums. So, how can you identify this valuable coin? First, let's go over the basics. The coin will feature the standard Washington quarter design, but what you're looking for is the P mint mark located on the obverse, under George Washington's chin. The P indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, and it's key to identifying the coin. Once you spot that mint mark, you'll want to check the condition. If your coin has minimal wear, sharp features, and no significant scratches, it could be a high-value collector's item. Coins are graded based on their condition, with the highest grades being MS65, MS67, and even MS70. Coins in mint state are worth the most, so it's important to preserve your quarters and handle them carefully. If you believe your 1999P quarter might be valuable, it's worth taking it to a professional for grading. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's an investment. The market for rare quarters like the 1999P Washington quarter continues to grow as collectors look for the next hidden gem. If you're interested in selling your 1999P coin, there are many reputable coin dealers and auction houses that specialize in rare coins. However, keep in mind that finding a buyer willing to pay top dollar is just the first step. Make sure to have your coin properly authenticated and graded, as that will significantly impact its sale price. So, if you have a 1999P Washington quarter sitting around in your collection or even in your change jar, it might just be worth a lot more than you think. With a current market value of $64,760, this coin is one that could turn your collection into a small treasure trove. And remember, always check the condition of your coins, because it could mean the difference between pocket change and big money. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows, the next rare coin could be hiding in your collection, just waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we've got a real gem for you, the Washington quarter dollar 1999D coin. You'll be amazed by its value, history, and why it's worth big money today. So, make sure to stick around to learn all about this rare treasure. Let's start by taking a look at the coin itself. The 1999D Washington quarter is part of the iconic Washington quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. The 1999D coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why we see the D mint mark right here on the coin. On the obverse, we've got the well-known portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This classic design, created by John Flanagan, has remained a symbol of American freedom and history. It's a tribute to Washington's leadership during the American Revolution. On the reverse, we see the majestic eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a branch with arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing both strength and peace. The United States of America and E Pluribus Unum are inscribed around the edge, as well as quarter dollar. The 1999S was a decade marked by big changes, especially in the world of U.S. currency. While the Washington quarter series had been going strong for decades, 1990 saw the continuation of the coin's design without major changes. However, the coin's significance lies in its relative scarcity in top condition, and how collectors are always looking for coins with unique characteristics or errors. In terms of production numbers, over 500 million Washington quarters were struck in 1990, but most of them were distributed into circulation and ended up in the hands of the public. So, while many people may have these quarters sitting around in jars or old coin collections, the ones that are really valuable are those in excellent condition, especially those that are well preserved. So, what makes the 1999D Washington quarter so valuable today? The simple answer is rarity and condition. The value of a coin depends on several factors: the year, the mint mark, the mintage numbers, and, of course, the coin's condition. When we talk about the 1999D quarter, most of them you'll find are in circulation grade condition, meaning they've seen a lot of wear and tear. But coins that have been well preserved or graded in higher quality can command much higher prices. Coins that are graded in mint state, especially MS65 and above, are the real winners. For example, the 1999D Washington quarter in MS95 condition has seen sales close to $99,000. Yes, you heard that right, $69,000. The current market value for a well-graded 1999D Washington quarter can reach impressive figures, depending on its condition and the demand from collectors. Right now, we're seeing sales for coins in MS65 or better condition fetching up to $69,790. That's a massive value for a coin that's not even that old. Collectors and investors alike are seeking out coins like the 1990D because, as more years go by, the supply of well-preserved examples becomes rare. This drives up demand, which means those lucky enough to own one in near-perfect condition could be sitting on a small fortune. So, how can you find out if you have one of these valuable coins? First, take a good look at your quarters. If you find a 1990D, you'll want to carefully inspect it for wear and tear. Check the mint mark, and make sure it's clear and easy to read. Next, assess the condition of the coin. If it's got heavy scratches, discoloration, or significant wear, it's likely worth much less. But if it's clean, sharp, and shows little signs of wear, you could have a coin that's worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For an accurate value, it's a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a service like PSGS or NGC. These grading services evaluate your coin based on its appearance and assign it a grade, which ultimately determines its market value. Who knew that a quarter from 1990 could be worth such big money? If you're lucky enough to have one of these in mint condition, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. But remember, the value is all about condition and rarity, so start searching through your coin collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin insights, and drop a comment below if you ever found a valuable coin like this one. We'd love to hear about your coin hunting adventures.